all you people out there in TV land, good morning. It's August 16th, 2011. It's about 9:30 in the morning, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Headed off to go look at some old vineyards this morning. This is my life. I take this road every day. It's a crazy little windy road that I'm on for about a half hour. That drops me onto the other side of Sonoma Valley. So I just came from Napa Valley, and this is a little tiny road that's called Trinity Road. And if you ever get on it, this will get you over to Sonoma. Drop you right off the northern side of Sonoma, and then you can just explore and explore and explore. California has some of the coolest areas for wine that you would ever know. I'll be driving up through a redwood forest here shortly. I was just driving thinking about the first time I ever got a little bit of a buzz off wine and how it resonated with me versus the first time I got a buzz off of tequila. And I think that's what attracts us. Look, check it out. Here's the redwood trees. But I think that's what attracts us to wine in and of itself, is how organic the high from wine is versus the high from tequila or from other different distilled spirits. So we're actually driving through Mount VID00030 right now. We just keep going up higher and higher. I don't know what the heck the elevation is, but it's up here. You gotta pop your ears a couple times coming up through it. If you get car sick, I strongly recommend not taking this road. So getting back to the high from wine, look at this crazy dude. We got guys on bikes doing this stuff all day long. Look at him. Hey, peace, dude, peace. Crank it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever do that again. I just don't like riding bikes on streets where there's idiots like me driving around. The organic high from wine, though, and the attraction that it creates, it's something that you know, in your 20s, you're really enamored with wine, and you want to know all about wine because it just, the way it makes you feel is awesome. Look at now, we just entered Sonoma County. We just passed the Napa County line, so now we're in Sonoma. We're actually now we're facing west, where before we were facing east, so now we're facing west. It's going to be a little bit more of a drier climate. We're not on the north side of the mountain. We're now on the, I guess I wouldn't even want to call it the north side. We're on the east side of the mountain. Now we're on the west side of the mountain. Anyway, there's a little vineyard up here too. The door is always closed. Don't know much about it. Thomas Latour, by appointment only. There's a phone number on their sign. It looks kind of interesting. Probably a small little window to ripen Cabernet. A lot of what they have out here is Cab. They got some Zinfandel out here too, it looks like. But yeah, I have a lot of Cab already going through 50% to 80% veraison. And this Cab here, man, it's still green, green, green. So that tells you that, you know, up on a mountain top, you get a lot of sun, a lot more sun because you're above the fog bank. But for some reason, things start slower and slower due to the cold. It's a lot colder up here for the most part. You know, in crucial times, meaning bud break and things like that. It's like they're finally opening up the canopy. So, Home Cellars is a reflection of my journey through understanding that high that I got from wine. And as I get older now, you know, I'm in my fourth decade of life, early fourth decade of life, you know, I'll be 43 this year. I don't really even drink, to be honest with you, but just with dinner on rare occasion. So I don't really look for highs anymore in regards to alcohol. If I do want to get high, I look more for mind expanding, consciousness type meditation, exercise. Those are good highs. Yoga is one of my yoga teachers said a beautiful quote that through form comes consciousness. And from my journey of 15 years doing yoga, man,